If you are preparing an I-601A extreme hardship waiver, your taxes need to be done correctly. So this is one of the most common topics that I come across when people are consulting me about preparing a waiver. All right, so they want to know, do we need to file our taxes jointly, and what do our need to what do we need to have on our taxes income wise? Okay, so I'm going to touch on these two topics. So number one, if you are filing through a spouse, which is the most common kind of waiver I come across, if your U.S. citizen spouse is petitioning for you, then yes, your taxes need to be filed jointly. Okay. When you submit a waiver packet, they want to see two, amongst many other things, but two of the big things they want to see is your financial analysis. So they want to see what your monthly bills and expenses are. So you submit rental agreements, rent receipts, utility bills, those kind of things. And they also want to see what your income in your household is, okay? Because one of the main arguments typically is, please, give me this perdon, approve my waiver so I can stay with my spouse and my kids because I'm the main supporter in this household, or I help contribute to the income in this household, right? So they want to know what your cost of living is, and then they want to know what your income is, okay? So number one, you need to make sure your taxes are filed correctly. You can't be submitting taxes that are incorrectly filed, meaning if you're married, you need to be filing together with your spouse, all right? You can't be putting single, and you can't be putting, your spouse can't be putting head of household while you file your own taxes single, okay? If you are married, you need to be filing married with your spouse. That's number one. Number two, your income that you're declaring needs to be legal and correct, okay, done correctly, accurately. Meaning, if you're self-employed, which I'd say 80% of my clients are, even if you work for a company but they pay you cash, then your taxes, you might not know this, but when your tax preparer does your taxes, if you earn cash, then they're putting it down as self-employed income, okay? Because you're not on payroll, you're not getting a W-2. So your income is on what's called the Schedule C, which is like business income, like you work for yourself, basically, okay? You're a contractor. So when you do that, your tax preparer probably takes deductions, all right? So deductions on your taxes need to be done correctly. They have to only be doing deductions that are allowable, okay? The correct deductions, not made up deductions, not too many deductions that you're not actually allowed. Why? What happens? Because if you make, let's say, just for an example, $50,000 from your job, they pay you $50,000 cash in the year for your job, but then your tax preparer takes deductions that you're not allowed to take and brings that income all the way down to, say, $10,000 for the year because they want to help you not pay any taxes when you file your tax return, then guess what? Now immigration, as far as they're concerned, is your income is not the 50 that you receive cash, it's the $10,000 net income after deductions, all right? Well, how are you going to make an argument that you're the primary provider for your family if they brought your income all the way down to $10,000 a year? Meanwhile, you're submitting your rental receipts and everything like that, and your rent alone is $2,000 a month, which means $24,000 a year, and you're telling them that you pay all the bills.